Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. So today I wanted to review another Tarte product that I've been trying and loving. I'm going to kind of also tell you how it compares to some of the other Tarte foundations that I've tried because it is slightly different. So if you guys are excited, please give it a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to put this on my face first. This is by Good Molecules. This is their silicone-free priming moisturizer. I'm actually almost out of it. It's all the way up here. I need to reorder this. When I first got it, I will be honest with you, I thought it was kind of thick. Didn't really think I was gonna love it. But I've been using it now for like several months and I really like it. I like the way my makeup sits on top of it. It does a really great job of hydrating my skin, but also filling in any pores or anything like that. So actually I really recommend it and I really have been enjoying it. So if you have it, you definitely need to try it. If you have not tried it, you definitely need to try it. All right, so today's product I'm trying, I did pick up the trial size because as I told you before, I think it's great if they have a trial size from Sephora or wherever you order from, in case you don't like it. That way you can try different products and it doesn't cost you a lot of money. So I got in the shade 14N Fair Light Neutral. Excuse me. It is the Tarte HydroFlex. And the thing that got me about this foundation is I love that it's supposed to be like really lightweight, which is the type of foundations that I particularly like, but it's supposed to be almost like kind of like a skin tint, but it has more coverage and it like perfects your skin. So this is what it looks like. It is runny, which I like in a foundation because they're usually very easy to work with. Now I will tell you today, I'm gonna try it with a brush. I have already worn this foundation. I've used it with my fingers. I loved it that way. I've also used it with my sponge. I love it that way. So I thought today I'd go ahead and see what kind of coverage I get with a brush because honestly, I haven't tried it with a brush yet. But I really, really like it with my fingers. I mean, so far it's played beautifully with any type of method you want to apply it, which is great because if you like to use your fingers, this one works great. If you like to use a sponge, it works great. Looking at it with the brush, it looks like it's applying really nicely with the brush as well. I'm not seeing any streaking, which is nice. It's just kind of like melting into the skin and just evening it out. So all I've done so far is my cheeks. And I really like it, gives like a healthy glow to your skin as well. It's really, really pretty. So far I've been like super impressed with every Tarte product I think I've tried. So I plan to keep trying more of their products because I've really, really been liking them. I'm curious, have you used Tarte products? Do you have any that are like your ride or die or ones that you really like? Because let's see, I've tried their Found Sealer. I really like that one. I have a video, I can link it down below if you haven't seen it. I've tried their, what was the other one that I tried? I can't think of the name of it, but I'll link it down below because I know I've tried two other, besides the Tarte Sealer, Found Sealer. This shade right now, I will tell you, is just a tad light on me because I have a tan, but it will be like the perfect color once my tan starts to fade. All right, so here it is. This is just one coat. And I do like the way that it's going on with a brush. It does, of course, give more coverage with a brush. When I did it with my fingers, it was much lighter. With the sponge, I think it was like about the same as when I did it with my fingers, to be honest with you. Now, okay, I told you I would kind of compare them to the ones that I've tried. The Found Sealer by Tarte has a nice, healthy glow. It seems to have a lot more coverage to it. So if you're looking for more medium coverage, I'd go with the Found Sealer. This one's definitely more of a light coverage, kind of borderline medium. I did notice with this one though, and it just might be the way my skin is right now in the summer, it almost dries down to like a powder-like. It does not look like heavy or cakey on your skin, but when you look at your skin, it just looks like you have like really close up. It's like this glow kind of settles down and it's almost like a powder-like finish. It's really neat actually the way that it does that. Another product that I got from Sephora that I'm really, really liking is this Fenty blush in Petal Poppin'. I saw this on, I'm gonna say her name wrong, Andre Ale, I think that's how you say it, channel. She talked about how this is a universal shade, so I'm just going in with a brush to apply it. She also uses a sponge to apply it, but she said it was just a universal shade that looks great on everybody, and I would agree. It is so, so pretty. I've tried some other cream blushes, and I have not been like super pleased by the way that they look and they last throughout the day. This one I love. So if you are looking for a cream blush, when I got it though, I will tell you real quick, I opened this up and I was like, this is 20 bucks. It's so small. But the color pigment is really, really nice on it. So go in with a light hand, and I would tell you to kind of like add as you go, because it really does have a lot of pigment. So you really don't need a lot of product. And you could definitely get way too much if you just kind of like dive right in there. I'm just kind of tapping it in or pressing it in on here, and then just applying it and just building it up as needed. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna add just a little bit of concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers. It's the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Serum. I have it in the shade Fair. This reminds me so much, so much of the NARS Creamy Concealer. So if you really like the NARS Creamy Concealer, this is just like it, but the price point is obviously a lot better. So if you like that one, I would suggest that you try this concealer, because I think it's really well. Sorry, our Alexa is reminding my husband and my son have an eye doctor appointment. That their eye doctor appointment is going to be starting, if you can hear that in the background. All right, so what was I saying? So I think that this is a really, really good one to try if you like the NARS. Sorry, Alexa is super distracting. I'm going to go ahead and put on my favorite eyeliner. It is by MAC. As you can see, it's super tiny. Hello, I just dropped it. Super, super tiny. It's my favorite color. It's Teddy. It's like this bronze color. I'll show it to you on my hand. It's so, so beautiful. But I love that there is product all the way down to the end. So I plan on using every single last drop of this. I already did order another one from Sephora, so I already have a backup when this one goes out. Because this is seriously like my favorite eyeliner. Now for the way that the Tarte wears, it does feel like on my skin right now when I'm touching it to do my eyeliner, it does feel like a slight tackiness, not very much. I'm just gonna fix up where I have my fingers. So you can go ahead and set it with a powder. I will put down below what powders that I really, really like to set it with. I'm not gonna set it. I haven't had any trouble with it during the day, like transferring, and I mean, it does transfer a little bit, but I don't have a problem with it like sliding off or anything. So I'm not gonna set it because I kind of like the healthy glow that it gives. And when it sets down as like a powder look, I don't want more powder on top of that. But I will put a few down below if that's something you'd be interested in. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. Now, one tip I will give you that I've learned with cream blush is do not set your face with powder until after you put the cream blush on. Sorry, my hands are like all over the place today. Because if you set your face with powder and then try to use a cream blush, it doesn't like apply very well. So if you want it to look very natural, a sun-kissed look, your cheeks are just like perfect, you're gonna wanna put on the cream blush first, then go ahead and dust it with powder. Okay, if you have not seen this video on the Lancome, I am in love with this mascara. It is so, so beautiful. I was watching Lisa J makeup, her channel the other night, and she was talking about Lancome, that she loves the Monsieur Big, and I really now want to try that one, because this one I love how it lengthens and I love the volume that it gives, but she was comparing the two and said how the Monsieur Big actually gave even more volume, which is what volume. It gives it a much more bolder look, which is what I love. So I'm not necessarily into making my lashes as long as possible. I really like it to be like a full, deep, like dark black look. So that's the reason why I really, really want to try that mascara. If you tried Monsieur Big versus this one, I'd love to know in the comments what your thoughts are on it. But I plan to pick it up to try it out myself. because they looked really, really promising in her video. So there's the Eyeliner mascara. It's so pretty. And I was really pleasantly surprised because after doing the video for this, I happened to be at my neighbor's house swimming in the pool, and it doesn't say anything about being waterproof or anything. It lasted in the pool, so that like knocked my socks off. It was really good. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a second coat. My eyes have been super itchy because we've been working on our flower beds and I have really bad allergies. So I actually haven't been wearing any mascara for like the last 2 weeks. This is like the first time, but I didn't want my face looking super weird doing my makeup for you and not having any mascara on. So we'll see how it plays today with my eyes, but my eyes haven't been very happy. All right, so there you go. Super great mascara. Once again, I picked up the smaller size because I want to try it first. That's a great option to do if you're not sure if you're gonna like it, but I really like it. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with my favorite brow pencil. This is the NYX in Ash Brown. And I just brush up my brows first, and then I just draw like quick hair-like motions. Oh, I will tell you, this headband that I have on my head, I just love. It's not hydrangea print, so pretty. I had it on in one of my pictures on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, I'd love for you to. If you go in the description, it will tell you my Instagram handle. It is also mom.wife.teach, where I share a bunch of fashion and sales, just everyday life. But I wanted to tell you that this headband, I can link for you down below. There's other prints as well, but I just absolutely adore this hydrangea print. All right, so there we go. And then I just take the other spoolie end again and brush it up so it kind of all blends together. Like that. All right, and then I go ahead and I set it with my NYX brow gel. This is just a clear gel, so it doesn't like move around throughout the day. I highly recommend. It's like $4.99, like you can't beat it, and it works really well. It doesn't get like all flaky or anything like that throughout the day. All right, and then a lip combo that I've really been loving is of course my NYX Butter Gloss. Love this stuff. I actually ordered a second tiramisu because, well, it's probably like my 10th tiramisu because I was out, and that's like my favorite shade. This is Vanilla Cream Pie, but you really can't go wrong with these. It's such a pretty pink. And then I love putting this Milani Prismatic Peach on top of it because it just gives it like this extra like pop of like, has like this beautiful sparkle in it. And they look really pretty together. All right, there you have it. So what did I do with the foundation? Here it is. So here is my review on the HydroFlex Tarte C. I recommend it. I really like it. If they have your shade, I think it's a great idea for you to try it, even if you get the trial size. And like I said, if you want something with a little bit more coverage, you might want to do the Fountain Sealer, which I'll have that video down below. But I really like this. I think it's more of a light to medium. Like I said, you can apply it with your fingers, a brush, a sponge, and it looks beautiful no matter how you apply it. So I thank you so much for watching. I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And don't forget to hit that like button, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.